Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Michael Otremba, who is the CEO of Hamburg Tourism, Hamburg Marketing, and we're here at Seatrade, and we're going to talk a little bit about Hamburg itself as a port and also as a destination. And this is Insider Travel Report. Now, Michael, I've been lucky enough to have been in Hamburg a few times. It is a beautiful city. It is a garden city, lakes, everything else. It's really amazing. But you're here at Seatrade to talk about it as a cruise port. Talk a little bit about what the attractions are of Hamburg as a cruise port.
Well, the city is, as you mentioned, very green. Chinese say it's the city coming out of the green. It's a liquid city. A city where you can watch and enjoy the scenery of the wide river Elbe and enjoy the scenery of the harbor and the sound, but also literally go sailing in the center of the city. So it's a very attractive city, a city which is full of contrast, and the cruise industry, of course, is a huge and important factor for us.
Now, how many cruises come to Hamburg every year?
We have more than 220 calls and 900,000 passengers, and it's really growing. In the last 4 years, it's a plus of 73%.
Now, when you're a cruise visitor, what are some of the things you would suggest that visitors experience in Hamburg?
Well, first of all, of course, it's the new and iconic Elbphilharmonie. I'm sure you know it. It's a new concert house we built, which maybe from my point of view has the same power like the Sydney Opera House, which can tell you from one picture, this is Sydney, this is Australia. So for high culture, for concerts, the Elbphilharmonie is just great. It's a concert house built close to the harbor. The harbor is the cradle of the city. With a glass facade which looks into the future and gives you the perspective of what Hamburg can achieve. And on the other side, of course, St. Pauli, Reeperbahn, the district with clubs, music bars, independent music scene.
I love that area, and I've walked around it a lot, and unfortunately never got to really experience it. And then, of course, you got the other parts of the city where the Beatles were.
Yeah,
that part,
exactly,
right?
John Lennon described Hamburg by saying, "I was born in Liverpool, but I became a man in Hamburg."
Well, we won't go into that because we don't know what that means, but there is statues of the Beatles in a certain area of Hamburg, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They started their career there, and so this was, from my point of view, the cradle of the music metropolis, Hamburg. Yeah. So if you want to experience music, it's a great place to go. Yeah,
and that someday I'm going to have to stay overnight and do that, but I usually come during the day. The parks are amazing too.
Absolutely. It's a place where you can enjoy nature. Just be close to the water, do stand-up paddling in the center of the city. Enjoy the scenery. It's fascinating.
Now, in terms of the marketing of Hamburg, what's your themes this year? What are you focusing on?
Well, first is quality of living, food, because food is the most important thing when people travel. So Hamburg has a great variety of excellent restaurants, big variety of international restaurants, and also the music topic, because Hamburg has always been a place where music plays an important role. Great composers like Brahms on there, the Beatles, and now the Elbphilharmonie. These are the main parts.
Now, in terms of being a hub for tourism to other parts of Germany, what is around that you would recommend?
Well, it's the Baltic Sea, the Northern Sea, so being close to the sea. Berlin is just a 90-minute drive with the train away, so even if people want to see the capital of Germany, it's a short ride to go to Hamburg and then enjoy the maritime history and the maritime DNA of Hamburg.
Now, we go out to about 90,000 U.S. travel advisors. Where can they go to get more information about Hamburg and tourism to Hamburg?
Oh, well, go on our website, Hamburg Tourism, and see what they can find out there, or go on the website hamburg.de. I think it's a good place to get more information about it.
Now, what else would you tell our travel advisors about how to best tell their customers, their clients, to experience Hamburg?
Well, if you want to have a city which is full of contrast, vibrant energy, but also close to nature, it's the best place you can go. It's a city which evolves very much, which is a huge dynamic. So if you want to enjoy music, if you want to enjoy good food, architecture, nature, it's the best place you can go in Europe.
And with that, I agree. I've been there. I'd love to go back one of these days and look forward. Hopefully I'll see you in Hamburg soon.
Cool. Thanks, James.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.